I'm already crying and I don't even know what's wrong with it. Good morning everybody. If it looks like I'm extremely tired, it's because I am. I also haven't done any makeup or anything this morning, so that's what's going on here. I'm also in a room with artificial lighting, which is why it's so yellow. Why is it so yellow? And that's a bit better, a bit more natural. Anyway, it is Tuesday today. The kids are currently in preschool, and I am spending today relaxing because yesterday was kind of full on for me. I did a lot of Christmas shopping and a lot of organisation, and unfortunately Trixie ended up being a bit sick. Are you feeling better? She actually threw up quite a few times yesterday, and by yesterday afternoon I was a bit worried about her, so I decided to take her to the vet, and they gave her a shot for nausea, so to try and help control the nausea so she doesn't vomit anymore, which worked. She hasn't actually thrown up since yesterday afternoon. So I've just given her some chicken and rice this morning to see if that helps settle her stomach. I had a little bit of it. She wasn't like that keen on it. So yeah, I don't know. I'll see how she goes throughout the day. I'll just keep giving her really small portions of that. I was very motivated on Sunday though, and I actually made some rainbow rice for the kids, so I've got to get that packaged up. And I made some rainbow pasta. The main reason I made the rainbow pasta is actually to do some like threading with the kids to make like necklaces and stuff. And it's good motor skills, fine motor skills. So that's kind of how my morning's going so far. I'm just kind of doing a few things on the computer before I start actually doing stuff around the house. So change of plans for today. I am actually going to take Trixie back to the vet. You okay, baby girl? You're not feeling good, huh? So yeah, she's actually really started not to act like herself at all. She's been very weird. She's refusing any food I try and give her. The only thing she's eaten today is the few bites that she had this morning. Also noticed that her nose is actually really dry, and she's starting to drool a bit, so that's generally signs of dehydration. So I'm definitely going to take her back in. See, even now, me opening the door, she's just slowly trotting over, whereas normally she would be going nuts. So yeah, she's definitely not feeling great. She didn't even want to jump in the car. I had to put her in the car on the floor. Like, she didn't even want to exert energy. I'm already crying and I don't even know what's wrong with her. Oh, baby girl. $1,700 per year across their combined. Okay, so she's staying with the vet. She's got signs of dehydration, clearly lethargic and not herself, and she had a bit of another vomit while we were waiting for the vet as well, and it was not a pretty vomit at all. It really didn't look good, and it smelled, and it just wasn't a good vomit to see from a dog, basically. And there's no good vomit, but you know what I mean. Oh my god. So she's staying there for the afternoon to have some tests done. They're going to call me with whatever results come back. She's also going to have an ultrasound done just to make sure there's nothing lodged anywhere to cause a blockage or anything like that. And if she has to stay overnight, I've elected to come back and get her and take her to the Casey Vet Hospital to stay overnight so she can be monitored through there, because I don't want her to be there alone. Not like Roxy was. If anyone's been watching our vlogs from the start, you will know who Roxy was. She was alone at a vet overnight when she passed, and that's something I regret every time I think about it. Anyway, don't know what's wrong with her yet. Fingers crossed it's something not so severe that can be treated, and she'll be home with us soon. She's a young dog, so that's definitely the advantage here. She's young, she's only 3 years old. Okay, well now that I've cried in front of the camera for a good 5 minutes, I've been sitting here parked with everyone staring at me crying in the car. I'm gonna go home and just relax for a bit and try and think about something else if I can, because this is, yeah, it's not great. It's a little bit later on, and I've just had a call from the vet. In the ultrasound they found that her intestinal area was looking quite abnormal, inflamed, and there was a lot of fluid. They couldn't see directly into her stomach because of how much fluid there was, and also where her stomach is. From the way the intestines were looking, he sees it in a lot of cases with dogs that have a blockage in their stomach or something that they've eaten. It's got lodged and they need to get it out. So what they're doing, so they are going to open her up, so she's going to have surgery, and they're going to have a look around, hopefully get whatever's causing the problems out, see what the damage is, and then they're gonna call me back. They said they were hopefully gonna get her in within the hour into surgery, so hopefully I'll hear from them in like 2 hours or so, depending on how long the surgery goes for. I'm glad that they're doing something and that it's, you know, there's a possible solution to all this, so hopefully, fingers crossed, after this it'll all be smooth sailing. Okay, great. All right, thank you, bye. So they're still in surgery with her at the moment. They found something and they've taken it out, but they're just still having a look to make sure that they got everything that is in there. Don't know what it is yet that was in there. So now I'm just waiting on them to finish up and give me a call and talk about her recovery and if she can come home or has to stay there, or I'm not really sure what's going on. But yeah, at least I got an update. I feel like I'm on the verge of crying all day today. I've just been, and now I have to get ready to go and pick up the kids and figure out what we're having for dinner. Goodbye. Hi. Okay, so we are home. It is so miserable outside. Like, look how dark it is. It has been bucketing down with rain. They're just having their dinner now. April's just finished, meaning she doesn't want part of her dinner, but that's alright. I literally just made them eggs and beans tonight because I couldn't be bothered doing anything else. My mind is just way too scattered to think about anything. The house is a mess. I've been home all day, but the house is a mess. I'm just not feeling it. Hello, beautiful. How you doing? Oh, baby girl. Are you still a bit out of it, eh? Okay, so I've just picked up Trixie. We are going to head over to the hospital to drop her off for at least a few hours, if not overnight, depending on how she's feeling. The main reason for taking her to the hospital right now is because she's still not recovered from the surgery itself and the anesthetic, and also she's still on IV pain meds as well as fluids, but more importantly pain meds, which would help with her comfort levels. So I don't want to take her home and her be in pain all of a sudden and us not be able to kind of control that pain. So I prefer to take her into hospital so they can monitor her for at least another few hours, give her another dose of the pain meds. If she's feeling more perky later on tonight, then we'll pick her up and bring her home. Otherwise she'll stay there all night. So really happy that she actually managed to walk out though. I'm really happy with that. They were talking about getting a stretcher for her because she just wasn't getting up. But as soon as I opened the door and got the lead ready for her, she shot straight up and wanted to come out. So I think that was kind of incentive enough for her to go, okay, I'm getting up now. But yeah, she's definitely still pretty groggy and tired, which is very understandable because she just had her belly cut wide open. For right now, I'm just going to concentrate on getting her to the hospital, making her comfortable, and yeah. Okay guys, so it is actually the next day and a lot has happened, but I'm going to end this particular vlog here because it's getting quite long and a lot has happened already, and I'm just going to wrap it up. Stay tuned for the next vlog because you'll get updated on how Trixie is, how her recovery is going, all of that stuff. But I will let you know that she is doing well and I am feeling a lot less emotional today. So this vlog in particular has been a very big emotional roller coaster for me and very triggering in terms of past trauma. When we lost our dog Roxy in 2014, that was a big trauma of my life, both the way we lost her and the fact that I lost her in general, because she was such a close part of me. It felt like I lost part of myself in a way, and it was a pretty pivotal time of my life as well when we lost her. So it brings back a lot of memories. I did struggle a lot throughout the day when Trixie was not doing well, so it has been a really hard thing both for me to vlog, therapeutic in a way but hard, and also hard for me to put it out there for you guys to see it. This is part of our life. These moments are part of our life. These upsetting, traumatic moments are part of our life, so that's why we choose to share these moments as well as the good ones. I think it's important to be real and vulnerable and as open as you can, because that just promotes that in others, and it's such a healthy thing to be vulnerable and open. Yeah, that ends my ramble of the vlog. I'm not going to do a spiel on this vlog because I feel like this is just a very open, vulnerable, honest, real subject vlog, so I just want to end it, and I hope we'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.